Gusto kong i-share sa inyo ang post ng isang junior officer ng Armed Forces of the Philippines who happens to be a PME graduate. First time akong makabasa nito na ang isang junior officer ng Armed Forces, I believe active pa ito, ay naglabas ng saloobin sa nangyayari ngayon sa bansa. At itong sinulat niya, naka-address sa mga kapwa niya PME graduates. Lalo na yung mga senior officers, mga generals, retired man o active. This is one of the best declaration, political statement na nabasa ko galing sa isang junior officer ng Armed Forces of the Philippines. Salamat kay Joey Di Bebre. Siya ang nag-share nito Yes sir, tell them. Ang title ng article na sinulat, Where art thou, Bogo-Bogo? Ang Bogo-Bogo is a term sa mga PMEers, yung plebo, yung first year cadet sa academy, Bogo-Bogo ang tawag nila. Okay. So basahin ko As a PMA cadet and junior officer, I have always looked up to my upperclassmen. I idolize many of them, those who embodied the values of courage, integrity, and loyalty, the very core of the Philippine Military Academy. I aspired and continue to aspire to be like them, steadfast, principled, and worthy of the revered institution we represent. Okay, first paragraph pa lang yan Singit-singitan ko lang ng aking reaksyon. Isa sa regret ko sa buhay, yung hindi ako nakapasok sa PMA at hindi nakapag-graduate doon. Hindi ko alam nung high school pa ko, hindi ko alam na may PMA. Kung maibabalik ko lang ang panahon, ang una kong gustong gawin is pumasok sa PMA, maging kadete at maging PMA graduate. Kasi to me, napakataas ang respeto ko sa mga PMA graduates. Kaya lang, dahil hindi ako pinalad na nag-aral sa PMA, kaya lang, there was a time in my military career, na-assign naman ako doon. From 2006 to 2009. Yun, medyo maligayan ako. Kasi kahit hindi ako PMA graduate, more than 3 years ako doon. Okay? So, alam ko yung values ng mga PMAers. Ulitin ko. It's an honor for a family na magkaroon sila ng PMA. Halagang one of a kind, basta PMA graduate ka. Yan ang sa akin Okay, tuloy. The PMA motto is not just a set of words. It's a way of life meant to guide our thoughts and actions. We were molded to stand firm in the face of wrongdoing. Stories of PMAers standing their ground, even when it meant opposing powerful forces, filled me with pride. I still recall the words, dadaan muna kayo sa bangkay ko bago ko hayaang gawin ang illegal na mga plano ninyo. I don't know kung saan niya nakuha itong kataga na ito, but I believe yan ang nila sa loob ng PMA, yung mga kadete. But today, the integrity of the armed forces of the Philippines is being questioned once again. With 90% of the AFP's top leadership held by PMA alumni, every criticism of the institution is a reflection on us as a community. These troubling times compel us to ask, where did we go wrong? So, ito ngayon, may mga kumu-question na ano na bang nangyayari sa armed forces. Nababasa ko sa mga post. So, ito pala mga junior officers, nakikita na nila, nagtatanong, bakit nagkaganito na ang Armed Forces of the Philippines? The term militics or politics in the military is deeply disheartening. As cadets, we were taught to uphold professionalism, discipline, and unwavering service to the nation. But today, we see a culture of political affiliation and patronage creeping into our ranks. How did this happen? Who started it? And why is it being tolerated? It is disgusting to witness upperclassmen aligning themselves with politicians for personal gain, even with those accused of graft, corruption, and other abuses. These alliances prioritize ambition over the values instilled in us. This was never part of our training in Fort del Pilar. So why are some of us now perpetuating this? Our loyalty should be to the Filipino people, not to political factions. The dichotomy of red versus yellow or red versus green is a false choice. Why do we allow ourselves to be drawn into this trap? Why can't we, as PMA alumni, set an example of neutrality and moral leadership? Why can't we choose the Philippines above all else? It is heartbreaking to see our community divided not by principles but by personal interests. If we, the supposed guardians of integrity and service, cannot unite for the greater good, who will? Take the case of Cavalier Wilkins, a man of unwavering, Wilkins Villanueva ito yung nakakulong ngayon. Sinight contempt ni Congressman Paduano. Take the case of Cavalier Wilkins, a man of unwavering principles. He now faces adversity because he dared to stand his ground. And many other PMAers who are men of integrity, who were being questioned and challenged by some politicians who do not have an ounce of moral ascendancy in their system. Yet, many of us remain silent, afraid of offending the powers that be. Isn't Mista is thicker than blood supposed to mean something? Or has it been replaced by career self-preservation? Are we now so afraid of politicians or the palace that we've forgotten our own values? The PMA should be more than a career stepping stone. It should produce leaders who put the nation first. If we let this culture of militics and division persist, future generations might see PMA values as mere rhetoric, with personal ambition taking precedence. To criticize is not to destroy. It is to reform. Expressing these grievances stems from a love for our country and our desire to uphold the ideals we were taught. Before dismissing this as an emotional outburst or invalid opinion, from an underclassman, let me clarify. I did not mention any name, but I am sure that this will be taken negatively. But regardless, my perspective and the frustration of many junior officers are no less than valid. Balikan natin ito mamaya. Yung sabi niya, my perspective and the frustrations of many junior officers are no less valid. Let us act now, sirs. Nakakahiya sa mga Pilipino. Let us live up to the values we swore to uphold, not just in words, but in action. Sincerely, Junior PMA. Galing!